So this is a Pixton. It's a website where you can create comics for your class or have your students create comics as an activity. Create comics as an activity. So this is your home screen, and you have your class here. You can add more classes here. You can see how many students you have. You can see what activities you've assigned, when you created them, and then go back to the home page. So here I have block 1, which I created recently, and these are 2 activities or 2 comics that I made up. So let's open this one. So this is a make anything you want type of activity where your students can just get familiarized with using it, and they can learn how to add characters to panels and create text boxes and that kind of stuff. So this assignment is one that I created, which here you can see I have instructions. So make 10 sentences with reflective verbs, and here I have the due date, and I can change it to any day I want, and students can't submit any assignments after this deadline. But if you want them to be able to submit late work, you can go back and change it later, anytime you want. And then this button right here is for deciding if you want to share this activity with the educator community, which is like a big shared network of teachers across the country or the world, and clicking this button will let you share it in the bank of lesson plans for your content area, which I will show you here. So this is your creation, so your comics, your characters, your avatar, which we saw on the home page, and then these are your people. So comics they've created, your classes, students, other teachers, more students that you want to add, and activities that you've created. And then here is the lesson plan bank that I was talking about, which lets you choose from each content area. And let's say that we want to do a comic for English. It would take you to this screen where you can pick any subject you want, like the classical hero. You can do it on novels. And the most important part here is that you'll be able to separate them out by academic level. So elementary school, middle school, high school. It's all on there, and you even have subject areas like literary analysis or so the only thing that's really left is creating a comic. So you can create a comic from scratch, or you can create one from a template. So again, these are the content area templates. Let's say we wanted to do math. You could do one on the trapezoid and shapes. So this isn't a comic. This is a mind map, which you can make. You can make a graphic organizer or choose to make a comic. Now let's say I wanted to add an activity. I would go to the main menu, and here I could produce a new activity, and you have 3 options. You can either import them from a lesson plan, those lesson plan templates that are from those content areas that we just saw. And then you could create one from scratch just by yourself, or you could do a student's choice activity where they would be able to do anything they want to, really. Again, this is just for letting them get familiar with the website. So let's say I wanted to create one from scratch, because that'll let us see the most of the features. So, example. Here you can type instructions, again the due date and the sharing. I'm gonna put not to share. So you can save and assign it to the group. And here you can edit it again, and you can see how the students see it. So here, create a comic. So here you can see this template. This is planning for your future. I'm not sure why that's in math, but yeah, you can edit it here. So you can make this person bigger. You can change their expression. You can edit the way they look by clicking on different features. You can change their face. You can move their head. You can edit their proportions. You can change the color of their shirt and their skin. And you can zoom in or out. You can save a panel, name a character. You can add text. And do that. Or you can change the color of the text box. So you could save and continue. And add it to your class. And then the only two things that are missing for us to see are really the educator community, where you can see different teacher accounts and see their profiles, message them, see their comics, if they share them. And then the last thing is your account settings, where you can see your purchase history, where you can purchase the premium version of Pixton, which lets you upload your own pictures to the comics and have access to a couple of different formats, like vertical panels, like things that aren't strictly necessary but can help you a little. And then whenever you're done, you can just log out.